what I want to show you now is a native corn snake. And he is also, this guy here is a native Henrico County record corn snake. Ooh, and here he goes. Yeah, he's he hasn't been out and about in a while because I haven't really been doing a lot of educational events with people or with events because of the COVID pandemic. So and I haven't had a whole lot of time to kind of play with them as much as I would like to. But this is a Henrico County, Virginia corn snake. This guy was rescued by the Henrico County animal control folks and was brought to me. And lo and behold, we never actually had a recorded. We knew they were here. We just never actually had it recorded. Corn snakes in Henrico County. So this is the actual county record snake right here. He was a rescue, and he is now part of our educational snake, collection. So, but notice a couple of things. These guys are extremely patterned. These guys get mistaken for copperheads a lot because of the pattern. But if you notice, one thing that's important, and I'll show you a copperhead here in a little bit, but the pattern is extremely important in differentiating whether it's a venomous snake or not, because copperheads are patterned. However, their patterns are very unique. When you see squares, or if you see blotches, or if you see anything other than an hourglass shape, it is not a copperhead. It can be a corn snake, or it could be a juvenile rat snake, or it could even be a juvenile black racer, or some of our other species of non-venomous snakes. So it's important to understand a couple of differences between venomous snakes and non-venomous snakes. And in one regard, and I'll see if I can get up a little bit closer here. If you can see the eyes, right? It's hard to see in the focus of the camera, so I apologize for that. But non-venomous snakes in Virginia, their eyes are circular in nature. So they're like it, and you can see sort of the contrast with that picture of that tree viper that I have right behind me, right there. See those eyes? Those are these cat-like eyes. Now, we don't have any snakes in Virginia that look like that. However, the eyes in our venomous snakes do look like that. As opposed to these guys who have circular eyes. Okay? They're not the cat-like eyes. Another big difference between our venomous snakes and our non-venomous snakes is the fact that our non-venomous snakes don't have heat-sensing pits in front of their eyes. So that's one big way to tell the difference between venomous and non-venomous snakes. As you can see, this specific rat snake is a little bit grayer. A lot of our other rat snakes are a lot more sort of like how the color is on the top of the neck and the head of this guy, which is a lot more redder or brownish. But however, this specific one has a little bit more gray in it as you go down the body. And that's important because there's a lot of color variation between snakes in Virginia of the same species. And a lot of it has to do with selective pressures. The way that, the coloration might be beneficial in the fact that they are better camouflage for some reason in whatever location. So you might find some populations in various parts of Virginia looking more like this, whereas others may be a lot more gray. It all depends on a lot of different things. I'm sorry, not more gray, but more red, like this, like the top. So you do have variation in corn snakes, but at the end of the day, a big differentiate how you tell them apart is most of them will have these squares that go all the way down, and followed by this sort of kind of blotchy pattern on the side. Now, on the underbelly, one way to tell if it's a corn snake or not is you see how you have sort of like alternating black and white, and that's very distinctive of corn snakes. And it was thought at one point that they were named corn snakes because the bottom of them looks like maize. It looks like corn, right? Wild, or not, maybe not so much wild, but more primitive forms of corn that have, you know, different black and yellow and kind of alternating. You know, so maybe that's where the common name came from, or it could come from because they hang out around corn fields and corn silos where there's a lot of mice, where these guys will then hunt and eat and help out with keeping the rodent population down as well. So again, a beautiful, beautiful Henrico County, Virginia corn snake found and rescued, and now being used for our educational programs with the Virginia Herpetological Society. All right, say hello.